Hey, there's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm playing some more Tales of Arise. So, I feel a little bamboozled because in the last video I thought that I was... Okay, first I thought I was done. And second, I thought I was nearly done. But I was just wrong, okay? What happened is that in the last video, they showed you like a... well, to me, it kind of looked like an animation of like some sort of a time skip, which it was. But at the same time, it was a second opening. This game has 2 seasons. It has 2 different openings, and honestly, I haven't seen a JRPG do that before, where like you get so far into it and it's so long that the game pretty much has 2 different seasons. So I did a little bit of research, and apparently I'm only like halfway there through the game, and I've been playing this game for like hours now, so honestly, at this point, I don't know how long it's going to take me. Alright, so right now, I have to go meet up with the rest of my team that's at the entrance of this castle, I think they were. Okay, well, I was wrong. Apparently, I have to go to the rooftop first to meet up with Shionne, and then after Shionne, I have to go to the entrance of the castle to meet up with everyone else.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renan, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renan actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Shionne has joined the party.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
Hey, look, it's Dohalim.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renan formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renan? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renan Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renan Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
Dohalim has joined the party.
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
You heard correct.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with.
Ganya.
I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
Are we all?
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
Companion has rejoined the party.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Well, let's beat it out of them.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Wait, do I have to go back here? Look for the food thief in Delfair's castle. Yeah, I have to go in here, right? Pretty sure I do.
Very well.
Alright, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Huh, somehow, I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
Hey.
So you're the guys hoarding all the rations?
Pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll only say one more time. Get back to your position. What does this guy deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Volren. Oh, you want to fight?
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Dahnans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Here I come! Negative gate!
It's over! Go time flash!
Here I come!
Illuminate the dark!
It's over!
Come ready!
Holy Blew away!
Handle it.
A new melody!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, Holy River!
Here I come!
Holy Land!
It's grind you into I'll smash you!
I'm ready! All yours, Kisara!
Radiant light!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here's rising one! No way! I'm all so mind if I do!
me begins to be let free. Elusive
Illuminate
deity.
the dark! Weaken!
You're finished. This ends now.
There!
Rising
Now!
Wyvern.
One more! Frozen!
Hammer!
So it wasn't a Dahnan stockpiling the rations. It was some Volron soldier hiding out inside his castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey,
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Volron? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Volron is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of their orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Dahnans are here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. If that's true, they haven't been hiding out here. They've just been going around about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here was Volron's slave, both Dahnans and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm he was running.
Well...
But that doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose with these guys once Volron was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volron vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't to any degree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it was business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Listen to me carefully, men. I am Lord Dohalim, Qaras. I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim. But sir, we serve. Lord Volron has left the realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you must pledge your alliance to me.
how?
So, you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Dohalim.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Gagne once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day! So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered, and it was the Renans! The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Harros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Kisara, heartfelt shield. Makes it easier to attract enemy attention while guarding.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others.
Well, it looks like this video's gonna be full of side quests then.
That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
I wonder if something happened.
That was so scary. Really, really scary.
Well,
What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? I heard all sorts of strange noises like crackle, roar, splish, splash, howl, whoosh, and boom, bump outside of town, and you left the town. Never go wandering outside where it's no safe, you hear me? Easy, Rinwell. Kid, you probably spotted a Zoogle. Did you see anything when it made that crackle and roar sound? It was red. Red, crackling, and roaring. Red? Red, oh I get it. You must mean he saw fire coming out of it. Fire, of course. So that would mean that the splashing sound is water, and the howling sound, wind, and that booming sound was you, Rinwell?
hey,
Why is it gotta be me? Because you're always loud and booming when you're dropping lightning on me when you get mad. This little kid wouldn't know anything about that. Boom, boom, you're a boom, boom lady. You see what I mean? Even he agrees, and he already knows you. If you two have quite enough teasing me, there's a dangerous Zoogle on the loose. Are you gonna make that scary thing go away, lady? No.
got it.
You bet, don't worry. Us grown-ups will take care of it. Grown-ups? If you saw it outside of town, do you think he was in the Laugh to Marshlands? Whatever it is, it sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Go get him, Barky boy. Is that your nickname for me or something? Start quest, Master of Nature.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrows.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. He was so close to finally living like a normal human being too.
No way!
Damn. What a reaction. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in the area over there.
Alright.
Got it. I'll break the news to her. I don't think he's dead. Didn't even check a pulse.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Oh, hey!
Hey, what's up, dude?
Seriously?
Terrible opening law, but let's roll with it. Up? What do you mean? What is up?
Well...
Or I mean, like, how is your work? Are you making progress? No, I'm not making progress.
Well...
Is there a problem? Yes.
Hmm?
There's just a blank stare. Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where did you get the materials before? From the Zeugles in the castle. From the Zeugles? Jeez, goes to show just how low Volran's soldier used to stoop. But his forces are all gone, so how are you getting the materials these days? I'm not, because there are no Zeugles.
That's just...
I suppose without Renans left in the castle to keep them contained, the Zeugles got out on their own. So they got loose and turned into feral strays. I'm surprised they didn't wreck the city on the way out.
I guess...
But getting back to this guy, if we don't help him out, he's probably just gonna stand and not get anything done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. And I guess that means we better go out and find these materials he's looking for. It probably won't solve his problem forever, but at least it'll give him something to do once he has them. Hand over 3 infused statue fragments. Sure.
Law.
Wait a second, Law. When you say you got materials from the castle Zeugles, are you talking about this stuff, by any chance? Yes, that's right.
Yeah!
Oh, that was easy. Problem solved. Aren't you lucky? Hmm? Oh.
Oh?
What? Thank you.
Oh, wow!
He said that I'll buy...
Right.
No need to thank us, man. Just make sure you put that stuff to good use and do a good job now, okay? Yes, I will do my best. Cool. A quest that I didn't have to do anything. I love those.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Oh, a lot of reading. Hey, you're those fuck. Hey, you're those liberators. Can I ask you to help me with something? Huh? You sound like a lot more lively than most people around here. I am, and it's all thanks to those boomies.
Well...
You mean those tiny little Zeugles? Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think how freakishly cute and adorable they are. If more people could see them up close, I bet they start to feel better a lot faster.
Yeah.
You really think so? I mean, I guess they're pretty cute for Zeugles, I'll give you that. I know, right? The way they stare at you with those beady eyes, those little fangs that can chew through anything. I love everything about them.
No way.
You're crazy. Those things are scary as hell. They never shut up and they like throw that dirty stuff at you.
Huh?
Well, that's all part of their charm. I could look at them forever and never get tired of it. So I guess what I want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back here for me? Pretty please? Sure.
Got it.
Sure, no problem. If it would help people here get better faster, we're happy to try anything. Do we really have to beat them up if we just want people to admire them? I hate to do it, but you know how naughty those boomies can get sometimes, right? It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in. Pelagion Zeugle mascot. Sure.
Boomy! Boomy!
The heck? Are you stuck on that too?
Ah, here she is. Found her. Finally. All I had to do was take the elevator to go up 1 floor.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's...
Yes.
It's okay. I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
All right.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending your son as your task for today. Very well. I'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
It's a little concerning. There's Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Alright, here's the mom. And, is that the son?
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, You intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dahna? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dahna? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. I could never do something like that. It's the last chance for their brethren to see their loved ones. Wait, it's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us, Dahnans. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt like something more ought to be done. When the Renans still ruled over us, we didn't even know it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renans did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have to gale and try to make us live like you too. If you hate us here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough. Jeez, Rinwell. Chill out. No more. Lenigus should strike at any time, and here we are fighting amongst ourselves. We're all aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor, but if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to the whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you are a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am to clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as well, as hard as I did, Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you're only thinking about what was best for her son, too. Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap? Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too then, please? You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we're able to patch things up. We've lost a lot of good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it on Dahnan way.
Good.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we can do for you as his mom. Well, because of you all, my son is at peace now. Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that we can make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Are you sure? It looks kind of powerful. What's his power level? Master of Nature. Oh, it's one of the missions. I mean, we can still try. What's the level? 42.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Where are you going?
That did no damage.
Pierce evil.
Far enough.
Freeze
The
Lancer.
flashing part's their weak point.
Radiant Pierce.
Captivity. Now or never.
An astral
Take this.
That's my cue.
I'll take you all on. Shut him down.
Never miss.
Tempest.
Lightning.
Elusive deity.
I'm out of ammo. Back into the
I
fray.
can carve through armor. A new melody.
Shining Deflector.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Hold on to your heart.
Burn in
Here I
hell.
come.
Negative gate. On
Hear
your
me.
knees.
Flame of fury. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil. Thunder Field. Photon. Lightning Condense.
Resonate with the earth.
Radiant. Here. Confiscated.
On your
I'm out of ammo.
Strike.
Light astral energy.
Blew away.
Whoa.
Pressure.
Hey, one at a time.
Rising
There you
light.
go.
Leave the
Don't let up. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil. Air thrust. Freeze Lancer.
You're mine.
It's weakened.
This ends now. It's over.
Resuscitation.
You're mine. You'll begin.
Flame of
I'll
fury.
run you in the shop. Shattering the deity. Lightning pile driver. Can you take it? Take
Freeze
this.
Lancer.
It's over. In a bind.
Thunderblade.
Ignite.
Primed and red.
I'll face you.
This one's mine.
Take this.
Holy Land. Radiant.
Here I
Pierce.
come. Tempest. Blew away. Catapult.
Radiant Pierce. There. Illuminate the dark.
Beckon into everlasting
Holy
darkness.
Land.
Negative gate.
Glacial Spear.
On your
Pierce
knees.
evil.
It's over.
Dance in the wind. Far enough. Field. Into the
Can you
shadow.
take it?
Magic is in.
Raining slash.
Field.
Crush. Tempest. Rising Wyvern.
Glacial
Take
Spear.
this.
Pierce evil.
Soaring light spear.
Here goes. Think again.
Shine. Radiant light.
I'm primed and ready.
Regeneration. Can't move.
God damn it.
Couldn't make it in
I'll
time.
bring you back from death.
Allow me to help you.
Confiscated. Where are you going?
I'll smash you.
Illuminate the dark. I'll bring you back from death. Holy Land. One more
Can't get out of this.
Resuscitation.
Thrilling performance.
Illuminate the
You're
dark.
deity.
Come forth. Holy River. Holy Land.
Rising Wyvern. It's wide open. It won't escape
over.
me. Soaring light spear.
Lightning Condense.
Stardust.
Radiant
Devastation.
Take
Captivity.
this. Holy Land.
I'll grind you into dust.
Ready to go.
Captivity.
Far enough. Radiant light.
Burn in hell.
Here. Dance in the
Elusive
wind.
deity.
Air thrust. Photon.
You're
Lightning
this.
Condense. Pierce evil.
Raining
Freeze
slash.
Lancer.
I'm not done. Tempest.
It looks like you got this one covered. Dance in the wind. Arch
From
field.
beyond, imbue this
Don't mind if
vanquished
I do.
soul with light. Here I come. It's over. Ready and rare.
Lightning Condense.
Rising Wyvern.
Thunder
Here I
Field.
come. Our arts are being
One
interrupted.
more time.
It's over.
Illuminate the
Sorry,
dark.
it's time.
Come forth. Holy
Devastation.
River.
Power
Holy
surges
Land.
through me. No further.
There. Cross it.
You're
All
finished.
stopped up. Radiant
Negative
here.
gate.
In here.
Resonate with the earth.
I'll be saving
Stalagmite.
this one. Hit. Into the shadow. It's showtime. I'm all stopped up. Nothing gets by me.
Eat dirt.
Think again.
Got
it. I'll heal you. Now's our chance. Enough.
Here I come.
This'll come in handy.
Blew away. Tempest. Catapult.
Can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend. Elusive deity. Hitting pile driver. You're
From
mine.
beyond, don't mind if I
Imbue
do.
this vanquished soul with light. Blew away.
Illuminate the dark.
Resuscitation.
Come on. Holy glimmer.
You're
Holy
finished.
land.
Eternal devastation. It's go time.
Go. You're mine.
Take this. Seismic rupture. It's over.
Illuminate the dark.
Captivity.
Come forth. Holy
Now you see
glimmer.
what I can do.
Radiant. Holy
Here I
land.
come. It's over. Now.
Take this.
You're mine.
Close
No
one.
further. You're finished. I'm nearly done for. Burn in hell.
Here goes.
What?
No more Miss Nice
You'll
Girl.
pay for that.
Everyone still doing all right?
Never mind us. You worry about you, Rinwell.
Right. I still got fight in me yet.
Away.
More where that came
Devastation.
from. Nothing gets by me.
Denied. Illuminate the dark. Magic is
Here I
out.
come.
Holy
Feel
land.
some hurt. It's over. Raining.
go. Here's the ready. Not on my watch. Resuscitation. Chinese supernova healing art.
Take this!
Whoa,
I'm not
hey,
done!
one at a time. Dance in the wind. Glacial spear. Sleep now.
The flame inside me
Get
yearns
you
to
all
be
out
let
the way.
free! Now, while it's reeling!
Take
you're
it down.
mine.
This is the toughest
You're
to
finished.
swallow too.
Blew away!
Holy land. Now cook. What the? Hold on to your art. Here I come.
We got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight. No escape! Right in flash! Crush!
From beyond,
Imbue this
The fluidity of your movement is
Denied.
simply incredible.
Better if you don't get up.
Take him!
Chinese
You're
supernova.
finished!
Even wider.
Raining slash!
Dance in the wind.
Imbue
Soaring
this
light
vanquished
spear.
soul with life.
Photon. I can't hold on much longer.
Is this it?
Photon. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Light. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here's evil.
Anything in armor is all.
Light astral energy.
Imbue this vanquished. Take this. No further.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Resuscitation. This one's mine.
Not done yet!
Take it.
On your
It's
knees.
over. Back into the fray.
From beyond. Imbue this
Rising
vanquished.
Wyvern!
I'll bring you back from
Soaring
death's
light
abyss.
spear!
Radiant light.
Devastation!
Regeneration. Leave the charges to me.
Don't
I'll
suffer
bring
in
you back
silence.
from death's abyss.
Struck!
Allow me to help you.
Raining
Sorry.
slash!
I didn't want to put you out.
Try
What are
harder!
friends for? We can't depend on one another.
You're right. That's gonna smart.
You
Bear
picked
that
the
in
wrong
mind.
fight!
deity. Rotating
Dance in the wind. Sleep now.
This has a most peculiar taste.
I'm
It's in your hands now.
sorry.
You're mine! It's over! Soaring light spear! Kisara! Commander of heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Astral Flower. Okay, magical flower that grants the owner 10 max CP. Its crystallized astral energy gives it an iridescent gleam.
We may
Okay,
be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
Okay, well, so that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching. I'll continue this game in the next one. See you then.